Hello, TED Heads. I'm Donna Glassford. I'm the Director of Cultural Enrichment at Vanderbilt University Medical Center, or as they call me, that art lady. So, what is cultural enrichment? It's about bringing the arts into the healing environment. And we offer programs for patients, their families, and staff. Some of the programs we offer are perhaps a cancer patient or a cancer survivor. We'll have creative writing workshops for them where they can go in weekly and work with a MFA writing student from the university. Or perhaps a kid, a newly diagnosed diabetes patient. Kate Daniels, we brought her in as a poet in residence. And she worked with the children and they wrote poems, and it was a very meaningful experience. We have 4 exhibition galleries that change out every 4 months, and these galleries, often the artwork there speaks to the medical community. It could be artwork by patients, it could be artwork by famous artists about medical conditions, or it could be artwork that is just intentionally made to make you feel better. We have art throughout the medical center. We have public art. We have musicians. Musicians come in every week, daily actually. Musicians on call go room to room and do bedside concerts. We also have a harpist in residence who has been with us for 13 years. And she plays lovely harp music in the lobby of the hospital. Oftentimes people waiting for their family members in surgery listen to Betty Ashton Anders as she plays, and we get daily comments about how wonderful it is that she's there to make them feel better. But today I'm going to talk about one program in particular. I've been at Vanderbilt 13 years, and most of the time the emphasis has been on patients and their families. And it dawned on me one day, what about the nurses? There are 2.9 million nurses in America, and our nursing staff has issues. It's a very stressful occupation. It's hard work. It's labor intensive, and I wanted to really kind of think about our Vanderbilt family. So I was in Edinburgh at an Arts and Society conference and met a playwright named Craig Christie. And Craig's from Australia, and he had done this fabulous project with, did I do that? Okay. He had done a fabulous project with the townspeople and townspeople telling their stories. So Craig and I decided that it might be really interesting if we tried to work together. So we got together and discussed all these possibilities. And the idea came up of doing a nurse musical. So I thought, yeah, I like this idea. So I went up to the administrative powers that be and I said, I want to do a nurse musical. And eyebrows went up. You want to what? I said, yeah, I want to produce a nurse musical. I found this fabulous playwright, and yeah, let's do it. So I think what they had in mind was a shower curtain and 1 tap shoe. But I had bigger plans than that. So we got Craig Christie to come over to the States, and he shadowed the nurses for almost a month. So one morning he would be perhaps in the pediatric emergency room, and then that afternoon he would be in adult psychiatry at the hospital there. He'd be in neonatal. He would shadow the nurses all day. He'd ask them questions. He would just observe. So Craig went away to Australia and came back about a month later with an incredible script. 60 minutes, little vignettes that set up the songs. The songs are about the everyday lives of nurses. These songs can be performed in any healthcare institution. The idea of the musical is that it is exportable. Any institution can perform this. They can get the script from us, get a community musical director, and off they go. So I've got a great surprise for you today. We have 2 nurses from the show. We have Susan Hernandez, and we have Demtryis Savage. We did the show back in September. We had 4 performances to standing ovations. It has been, the word went out. We are getting ready to take the show to Princeton and New York City in May, and we have another performance here at Vanderbilt Auditorium, Langford Auditorium, May 7th, 5:30 and 7:30. See me for details. So I'm going to get Susan. We're going to engage in a little short dialogue to set the song up, and then following that, we'll have Demtryis. Oh, I forgot the slides. This is not my strong suit.
But I always felt I should have been at home or by her side holding her hand. I've held so many others, but like many other moments that have passed me by, I made a commitment, a promise that I felt I had to keep. As you know, when duty calls, you just cannot ignore it. Who cares for the carer? Who is there to tell her it's all right? Who's there to listen while she lays there thinking through the night? And though I try, I've always found I'm always letting someone down. People can forget that this is not a 9 to 5. They can go home early, but illness never takes a minute off. Someone must always be around. The clock just keeps on ticking. Everybody else looks forward to a holiday, but our first thought is, I wonder, this time will I get to be at home? I miss my daughter's 3rd birthday. Please, can I have Christmas Day? Who cares for the carer? Who is there to tell her it's all right? Who's there to listen as she lays there thinking through the night about the time she should have been there, or all the things she should have done? Who cares that I'm trying to be the perfect mother, daughter, wife? Who's even noticed all of the demands that fill my life? And though I try, I've always found I'm always letting someone down. How many times I've had to tell the people that I care about, I'm sorry, but I have to be elsewhere. Their mouths I'll say, hey, that's okay, we'll see you on some other day. Their eyes accuse or ask, why don't you care? You're never there. Who cares? Who's there to tell me it's all right? Who's there to listen know what I need. I need chocolate, and nothing else will do. I need chocolate to get me through. There is one thought in my mind when I am blue. I need chocolate. Yeah, I need chocolate. Sometimes there are bad days when people are driving me nuts, and bad news comes crashing in just like a kick in the gut. It's easy when people tell you, hey, look after yourself. But sometimes the things that are good for me ain't good for my health. I need chocolate, so creamy, rich, and sweet. I need chocolate, that's all I wanna eat. 'Cause it provides a helping hand to get back on my feet. I need chocolate. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need chocolate. So what is that sweet surprise that slides past my lips and somehow finds a way to get attached to my hips? Who cares when once I used to rock, I started to roll. I ain't feeding my body, I'm feeding my soul. I need chocolate to make my spirit soar. I need chocolate, and then I need some more. Those little drops of heaven that I totally adore. 'Cause you know what that sweet surprise has been made for. I know where it is hiding, so just open up that door. I need chocolate. Yeah, I need chocolate. Whoa, 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 I need chocolate.
Thank you, Demtryis and Susan. I failed to tell you that the show is 8 active duty nurses. To be a performer, you have to also be an active duty nurse. Thank you very much.